Hey, what's up everybody? It's your old pal Mr. Butter back with you again. I got a real cool pair of shoes that I'd like to go over today. I know there's been about 100 reviews of them already. However, I just got this pair in hand. They dropped along with another shoe unexpectedly on the SNKRS app, so I was able to get them for retail. They look really cool at first glance, so I'd like to share them with you all. Before we get into that, if this is your first time here, then welcome. Bread and Butter is a new channel, but we're growing pretty quick. If you're into kicks and you feel like hanging out, then hit that subscribe button. Also, if you enjoy this video, then how about a thumbs up? That'll help this video get seen by more people, which will help the channel grow faster. But anyhow, let's get into these kicks. Before we get into that, actually, let me show you something real quick. There for a second I thought maybe my shoes matched my first peony of the year, but nah, they don't. But anyhow, there's the first peony bloom. It's Mrs. Butter's favorite flower. I was actually just talking to somebody about these Air Trainer 3s. I might have to do a detailed review of these things. Probably my most worn pair that I got in 2020. It's a pretty unique pair and I get a ton of wear out of them. But anyhow, let's get back to business. So sorry about that little commercial break. I get easily distracted sometimes, but these dropped a while ago on SNKRS and had a bunch of other, boutiques and retailers all over the place. But I struck out everywhere on these initially. I think initially they were thinking that numbers of these were really limited. However, the more time goes on and the more there's restocks and then like drops like there was the other day, I was actually watching the stream and it looked like almost everybody that tried to get the pair was able to get a pair in their size. I did see some people took some L's whenever these bacons redropped again, but it looked like the majority of the people that were on the SNKRS app and tried to purchase the shoes were able to purchase the shoes. And then Saturday, I was on the golf course and the PSG 7s dropped. And whenever I opened up the SNKRS app, the first thing at the top was the Silver Toes. Well, I already hit on the Silver Toes on my SNKRS account, so it said purchased, but it also had the UNC, the University Blue ones. So I tried to grab them again, and I struck out on them. When I got my personal pair of the UNC ones, it was from the Finish Line raffle. Anyhow, so they did a surprise drop of the Air Max Bacons, and the sticker reads Nike Air Max 90 NRG. The colors are sail, sheen, straw, and medium brown. Retail price of these is $140. And for the time being, I think that resale prices are even pretty affordable, because like I said before, I think there's just way higher numbers than what people are expecting, and two, a lot of people only cop to resell. So because of that fact, they all kind of compete with each other, and then it ends up driving the price. But then let's get on to the good stuff. The first pair of these were pretty much off my radar. I don't remember them dropping the bacons the first time, and really, I don't know if I've ever seen anybody wearing a pair of the first ones. But I know that that sneaker is a very highly regarded and very chased after sneaker. And after seeing these in hand, it's understandable. But I can't really speak to what differences there might be because I've never seen a pair of the original Air Max Bacons. But I think these were made to look as close to the originals as they could. The Nike Air Max, ever since high school, has been just another one of those like staples that I've always got in my closet. I really I honestly like to have a light pair of Air Maxes and a darker pair of Air Maxes, like at all times, just because it's such a great go-to. And really, I just like the way they look with any outfit. I really wasn't expecting the materials to be as nice as what they are on these, but the quality of this shoe is really remarkable. I will say that one of the issues that I had was with the bleeding from this red, I don't know if it's a nubuck or just a really short suede, but I had a lot of areas on this tumbled leather, this sail colored tumbled leather, that was stained from the dye of this nubuck. However, I was able to clean it off for the most part, I think. But you can, depending on what lighting you're looking at, you can see that some of this red is bleeding through here. And it's not like it came into contact with the surface of this. I think it's actually absorbing the dye up through these pieces. But the outsole is your standard Air Max. It's a nice brown color, very forgiving. And then the midsole is pretty much all that brown color and then sail. Then you've got a nice tan suede right above that midsole here in the back of the shoe. And in the front, you've got this awesome red colored, I think it's a nubuck. It's either a nubuck or a really short suede. I don't know the difference. I don't know how to tell the difference when I'm looking at it. But then underneath this mudguard, the toe box, you'll see has this great tumbled leather in like a sail color. And then the eye stays, it's more of this red suede or nubuck. And then the brown hits on these eye stays matches the brown of the midsole and the outsole really well. We've got some tan laces and then a nice pink tongue, a woven tongue that complements the pink swoosh on there. And then for the tag, they gave us that same brown color with the stitching in red to match these suede hits. The sock liner is leather, which I know some people aren't fond of, but I think they're awesome.